Muy buenas a todos, gente. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Aquí Necro, estamos en Mass Effect, justo donde lo dejamos. A ver si matábamos a la reina o no. Me lo he estado pensando bastante. Y bueno, ya sabéis que quiero, pues, el perfil del personaje, que sea muy cabrón, etcétera. Pero hay que pensar un poquito las cosas con cabeza. Si nos cargamos a la reina, pasan dos cosas. Una, bueno, que nuestro compañero, el Wrex, el Krogan, seguramente se cabre con nosotros porque son los que tuvieron la movida con ellos. Ya lo vimos en el episodio anterior. Si la mato, nos cargamos a la raza entera. Nos cargamos una raza que ya desaparece de la serie. Y sinceramente este tipo de cosas siempre va a pasar algo en los siguientes juegos. O sea, es posible que esta salga y salgan también la raza, etcétera. De qué manera puede influir, ¿no? Por lo que me lo he pensado y la voy a salvar. La voy a salvar, porque si la mato es lo que te digo. Sé que me van a dar rebeldía, seguro. Sé que si la salvo me van a dar virtud. Eso es seguro, porque estás haciendo el bien, entre comillas. Pero ¿qué es lo que te digo? Que no todo es en plan, ¿sabes? Ya nos cargamos a la otra, que ya tampoco va a aparecer en ninguna entrega. Me parece correcto. Pero en este caso nos vamos a quedar con... O sea, nos vamos a quedar, no, vamos a salvarla.
Alright. I don't think they'll give me a choice anyway.
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Ragnar were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions here.
Esto ya lo vimos.
You have the power to free us.
Te liberaré, venga.
Or return our people to the silence.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew. We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Ahora se revela y nos come a todos y se acaba el juego, tú. Es lo que te digo. Vale, no me van a dar los 25 puntos o 30 o los que sean, o los 20, yo que sé. Los que sean, ¿no? De rebeldía, que te suelen dar 20 y pico. Ese tipo de cosas. Me dan virtud, pero es lo que toca, gente. Eso sí, eso no. Correcto. Pelotón, equipo. Bueno, he estado viendo que con lo que os he dicho de las armas y todo eso, os digo una cosa antes de nada. Cuando digo que no me mejoran las armas, es que no me mejoran. O sea, esto, los bonificadores no se aplican al daño total, etcétera, para luego verlo, para que lo sepáis. Bueno, a lo que iba con esto es que en mi escopetilla quería cambiar una cosa. La detección de nivel, y me quería poner calor o algo de eso. Que vi que tenía una por aquí de 3, esta. Correcto. Y otra cosilla que también vi en los comentarios es que el Garrus lleva un par de episodios con esto. Y tiene que utilizar esto. Pero porque el gilipollas se cambia solo, loco. Bueno, tenemos que ir por aquí, venga, vamos. ¿Cómo va esto, pelotón, equipo? Demasiada virtud, pero bueno, es lo que hay, gente. Venga, vamos a subir vanguardia, un puntito. Y nos vamos a subir las escopetillas, que me gustan mucho con este. Masacre avanzada, infringen el daño del arma 100%. A 2 metros o a menos del punto de impacto. La barrera está casi a tope. Y garrusete el agente. Correcto. ¿Qué es lo que te digo? Tampoco vamos a ir a lo loco en plan, oh, mato a todo porque... ¿Por qué le mato a todo? Realmente es que sí, o sea, la podía matar. Ya, también han tenido su chichilla y tal, pero vamos, que no. ¿Quién quiere candelita? ¿Quién quiere que le reviente la boca? Antes de nada, ¿dónde cojones tengo que ir, loco? Ocúpate de los laboratorios de seguridad. Ya me he ocupado atrás. ¿No? ¿Dónde estoy? Ya lo hice, ¿eh? Quizá hubiese algo que no he visto. No creo, ¿eh? Coño, ¿por qué vas agachada, niña, ahora? Por la cara. Me marca esta mierda, que no quiero yo esto. Que yo no sé si aquí nos hemos dejado algo. Ahí no he mirado si puedo pillar algo. Estoy en los laboratorios de seguridad ahora mismo. Y aquí hemos liberado a la que te cuento. Y ya no hay ni mierdas. Vamos a la zona restringida, a lo mejor. Por aquí no se puede ir. En el otro había gente para matar. Aquí hackeamos esto. Ah, no, este no. Sí, esto lo hackeé, ¿no? Yo no entiendo. Sí, hay que volver. No tiene más. Ocúpate de los estos, ya me he ocupado y punto. Hay que matar al bugueado, gente. ¿Os acordáis, el cabrón? ¿Quieren mover? ¿Que me he quedado bugado otra vez? ¡No! Por favor, no. Sal de aquí, sal, sal, sal. Sal, que si no tengo que cargar la partida, joder. Matarme el sufrimiento este, quitármelo. ¡Uy, Dios mío! ¡Quiero mover! Coño, gente, las que lían. Te quedas ahí bugueado aquí como el otro día. Podemos ir donde la cuarentena, a lo mejor. Ah, laboratorios de seguridad. Claro, es que hay varios, mirad. Tenemos que ir aquí. Ahí es donde tenemos que ir, gente. Pero está bien, ¿sabes? Mira, me he cogido 2 cajitas de esas que no sabíamos realmente. Y sí, ahí están en rojo, pero no son aquí. Vamos, salen en rojo, pero aquí no hay ni Dios. Como no estén abajo. Es este, ¿no? Sí, aquí es.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Tenemos aquí un monkey, ¿eh?
Are you here to secure the situation?
A exterminar.
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Ragni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
Yo lo habría... Ese huevo era muy antiguo.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen.
Supongo que es la que hemos... ¿no?
This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Ragni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Ragni.
La que hemos salvado.
It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
¿Qué hay del macho?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away
over,
from
eh?
the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. this is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I don't have time for this.
I do not want so much to be here myself. But the Mira system, she will not let
Me lo voy a tener que cargar por cojones, ¿no?
Is fail-safe. You understand? You leave without arranging to eliminate Rachni. Maybe they spread.
No quiero hacerlo, no quiero, coño. Hemos salvado a la reina y ahora me toca que cargar a los hijos. No tiene sentido este juego a veces. La puta que parió.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Resolver, eso suena muy rotundo.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of
No podemos
fissionable
hacer que no se
materials
pete.
are brought together
No se
to
puede
form
tener
a
todo en
critical
esta vida.
mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
No voy a poder. Tengo que iniciar la puta purga de los cojones, loco. Y es lo que toca. Muy a mi pesar es lo que hay, gente. No puedo.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code
Madre
authorization.
mía. Mascullar algo.
Six Emperor Tyrann.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Vale.
We're moving on.
Logging
El de aquí
you
lo
out,
tiene.
Commander.
Este. Dame el código, mongolín. La que ha liado la tía, tú.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we...
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
¿Me vais a matar a mí también, loco? Os he salvado. Estos bichos. Vente conmigo, coño. A la nave. Hola, a volar.
Perimeter secure.
Vaya tela. Después salvamos a la madre, los niños nos pegan. Esto no tiene sentido, este juego.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that
Lo
without
tengo,
proper
coño.
code authorization.
Tengo el código.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Hay que salir de aquí, ¿no? ¡My God! Ahí estamos. Pero que son infinitos, loco. Que no, que hay que esperar. Hay que aguantar. ¿Sabes? O sea, mira todos los que hay. Mirad el minimapa. ¿Cómo vas a salir? Me da experiencia. Estáis de coña. ¿Cómo vas a pasar todo eso, chaval? Son infinitos. Mirad todos los que hay. ¿Estáis viendo el minimapa? Es acojonante, loco. Aquí te hinchas a nivel, power leveling. Vamos. A ver si tengo que salir. Y estoy haciendo aquí el mongolo, Tranvía de pasajeros. Correcto.
Area secured.
Madre mía, Jesús. Ahí está el tranvía. Bueno, había 800.000 cucarachas de esas gigantes. Eso sí. Correcto. ¿Qué habrá que hacer ahora? No me acuerdo. Lo que hay que poner es una armadura. Esto apesta. Ah, ya estamos.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Esta tía muy borde, Aquí mando yo y se
I
acabó.
won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the council?
No vamos a hablar con ellos.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Ni una vez, por hijos de puta. Guardando contenido. Hay un par de misiones secundarias que pueden estar muy risas. Las de donde pillaba super armas y de todo era en la luna. Deberíamos ir ahí, ¿sabes? Uf. Bueno, después de esta misión hay que hablar con la gente, ¿Era por aquí? No me acuerdo. No, aquí no hay ni Dios. Es aquí. Lo que vamos a ir a la tienda a ver si podemos pillar algo, ¿sabes? No, Separ. La verdad es que sí que tiene el cuello. Es un poco cuellilarga, pero está rota.
Looking for supplies?
Sí, campeón.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
75.000, ahora ya tengo pasta. O sea, media, pero yo quiero una media para mí. Me mejora, pero es tan poquito lo que me mejora. Pero que me la voy a pillar, porque es que odio esta. Pues no tienes ni mierda, loco. Vamos a comprar... Esta la vamos a pillar. Que tengo mucho dinero, ¿sabes? Se la podría comprar al este, pero no se la voy a comprar de momento. Mucha pasta, loco. Y tengo aquí mierda, pero vamos. Las del 2 fuera. Tengo demasiadas cosas tengo aquí. Madre mía, mirar. ¿Ves? Lo del 5 y esto me lo voy a quedar, pero... Fusil de asalto, fuera. Tengo muchísimas que son iguales. Esta no está mal. Por muy poquito no, ¿sabes? No me... Así está bien, ¿sabes? Tenemos ya nueva armadura. Esta es, ¿no? Sí. Joder, es otra... Bueno, está mejor, Dejémoslo en que está mejor. Me sale aquí misión, loco,
Commander? Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Eres un poquito borde.
We saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
¿Que te gusta ese o qué?
Let's pretend this never happened.
Esto es muy poco profesional.
Your sister, I assume.
No.
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
You ask me, boys need a cold shower that lasts from age 12 to 25.
They have their uses, ma'am. Not all of them keep their brains in their pants. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk and there's blood everywhere.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
Good.
He swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that love me.
Todos tienen chichilla, las historias. Esta mola también la historia de esta.
For always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
¿Qué es esa mierda? No.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
He's not a zombie, is he?
LOL.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Yo creo que ya no hay más aquí,
What's your opinion of the last?
I mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper.
Hostias, hay que hablar con el otro ahora, ya verás.
I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Taquillas de pelotón. ¿Por qué me sale esto, loco? No lo entiendo. No te voy a dar ni mierdas a ti.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Ay, perdón, le he dado sin querer, que pensaba que se lo había visto.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system.
Creo que esto ya lo hemos leído,
I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order.
No, esto a mí no me suena, Esto es nuevo.
But the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
Ahí es donde se la liaron, ¿no?
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
Hostias.
It was.
Es un canteo eso, ¿eh?
That day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him.
Pues te ha pasado por mucho también, ¿eh?
His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Canteo, chaval.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Esto ya lo hemos... esto, lo de tu familia.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Continúa.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after
Qué guapo, chaval.
Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the
Vamos a recuperarla, ¿no?
He's
A ver si
made
nos dejan.
millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
La buscaremos.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Wrex.
Shepard.
De Booty. Tenemos una misión, loco. A ese hay que darle equipo, que no tiene. Este es bueno, para él. Esta está guapa. Este tiene pesada, ¿no? Le pusimos una over. Vale, vale, tenemos misión, del tío este.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Sarah. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll
No te
ever
preocupes,
find
compañero, lo encontraremos
him.
algún
So he's
día.
one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me.
Correcto.
Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Claro, claro. Hola.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren?
No sé yo si
they
lo
were
estoy.
really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Así me
Good.
gusta.
The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
¿Cómo vamos ahí, sabes? Con el chaval. Con el Cada ese no hemos hablado ni mierdas. Es que ese no me gusta. Yo lo siento, pero no. Es lo que toca.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to,
Otra misión. La misión de esta será encontrar eso.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
That must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla.
A ver qué es lo que quiere exactamente esa tía.
Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Seren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Seren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently.
¿Dónde querrá ir?
But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Seren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happened sometimes.
Que tienen chicha cada uno, ¿a cuál más, gente?
I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't.
Ya esta, yo creo que la siguiente misión que terminemos, esta ya sí que nos va a decir de hacer algo.
And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Se acabó ya el tema. Como nada, ya hemos hablado de todo.
I should go.
See you later.
Venga. Nos queda hablar con la otra que suele estar... A ver si la encontramos, loco. Si mal no recuerdo, la otra estaba en... donde los médicos, ¿no? Enfermería, algo de eso. Correcto. Chenenen. Tenemos la misión de... armadura familiar. Vale, ya sabemos dónde es. ¿Y qué más tenemos por aquí? Cojones, Sergio. Ahí va, esto no lo hemos pillado, creo. Por aquí había lo de... Flipas con los minerales, estás flipando. Esta es la de la luna, creo. Si mal no recuerdo, gente, era aquí arriba. ¿O no? A ver, que he hecho un vistazo. Que no me acuerdo, loco. A la cubierta 2. No, aquí no es. Pues sí, es aquí abajo. Aquí, loco. Se me ha ido la pinza. ¿Qué le pasa a tu madre? Ay, perdón.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren, and if I were you, I'd want revenge.
Así es.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
So you saw us as some kind of joke?
As I said, I was ignorant about your species, but I have been watching you and your crew. I feel as if I have
porque es
learned
muy
a great
pro,
deal.
la verdad, pero es un
You
poquito
humans
tonta.
are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully. You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should. The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you. You are special, Commander. You represent the best
Están
of what
apañados.
humanity can offer.
Representamos
I
nosotros
looked
a los
into your
humanos,
history.
flipas.
I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
Now you're digging into my past, invading my privacy.
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my
A ver si ahora le gusto, tú,
but it
pinchito.
has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Mira, 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 que le gusto.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Pinchy, pinchy.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange?
Pinchito, tenemos aquí
Why do I
gente.
feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
Joder, pero no digas eso.
Romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
Yo te protegeré.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector.
¿Qué busca entonces?
This is
¿Quieres
all a bit
candelita?
overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
I wasn't the one who brought this up.
I know. I'm sorry. But I did not think it would get so... Please, let's just talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
¡Uy! Va a haber pinche gente. ¡Yuhu! Bueno, aquí lo vamos a ir dejando. Hemos conocido un poquito ahí cositas y tal. La siguiente misión será la de Wrex. Y quizá vayamos a la luna también. Así que bueno, poquito más. Recordad que si os ha gustado el vídeo, lo podéis apoyar con el típico me gusta. Poquito más, gente. Nos vemos.